On this asphalt, there are no straight answers, only a U-turn that tests everything a car is made of. This isn't a simple drag race. It's a duel of philosophy. In one corner, the epitome of German technical precision, the BMW M4 Competition. In the other, raw American force, amplified, a supercharged Ford Mustang Dark Horse. They'll face off on a unique battleground designed to break cars and reputations. A quarter-mile sprint, a punishing break and turn, and a frantic charge back to the start. Which philosophy wins when the track literally turns against you? First, let's meet the gladiators. Representing Bavaria, the 2025 BMW M4 Competition. Its twin-turbo inline-six delivers 503 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque, sent to all four wheels through an 8-speed automatic. It rides on high-performance Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Its mission: controlled, technological dominance. Its challenger is the 2024 Ford Mustang Dark Horse, transformed. With a massive supercharger bolted on, it now churns out a colossal 810 horsepower and 615 pound-feet of torque, directed solely to the rear axle. It's shod in ultra-sticky Pirelli Trofeo RS rubber, essentially racing slicks. Its mission: overwhelm with sheer, tire-shredding power. The stage is set for a clash of entirely different worlds. Before the engines scream, strategy is key. Inside the M4, the driver configures the car's brain. Everything is dialed to its most aggressive setting: engine, chassis, steering. Stability control is switched off. The plan hinges on a perfected launch using the sophisticated onboard computer, then a manual switch of the gear selector mid-run for optimal acceleration. It's a process of digital finesse. In the Mustang, the approach is more visceral. Drag strip mode is engaged, and the electronic nannies are fully disabled. There's no launch control computer to manage the fury. The driver must manually modulate the throttle, balancing on the knife's edge between grip and a cloud of tire smoke. It's pure, analog feel against binary precision. Who has the better game plan for a course that demands both brute force and delicate control? The first run begins. The countdown ends. The BMW, with its all-wheel drive grip, rockets off the line, its launch control system delivering a perfect start. It grabs an immediate car-length lead. The Mustang's driver coaxes the throttle, waiting agonizingly for the rear tires to hook up. Once they do, the narrative shifts. A tidal wave of supercharged torque arrives. The Mustang begins reeling in the Bavarian missile with terrifying speed. They blast past the quarter-mile marker nearly side by side. Then, the U-turn. Hard on the brakes, a 180-degree pivot. Here, the Mustang's racing tires show their worth, allowing later, harder braking and a tighter turn. The BMW, on its street-focused rubber, loses ground. As they power back towards the finish, the Mustang's horsepower advantage becomes absolute. It surges past, taking a decisive victory on the first run. The driver swap is next. Could a different hand behind the wheel change the story? The drivers trade seats, and the dynamic changes instantly. The Mustang pilot, now in the BMW, appreciates its surgical interior but knows the challenge. The car must build an insurmountable lead before the turnaround because the supercharged V8 will hunt it down on the return leg. The BMW veteran, now commanding the Mustang, focuses on taming the beast off the line. The second race erupts. The result is a haunting echo of the first. The BMW launches cleanly, holding a slight lead down the strip. Yet, by the braking zone, the Dark Horse is already looming in its mirrors. Through the turn and onto the final blast, the outcome is inevitable. The Mustang's overwhelming power asserts itself, thundering past to a second, convincing win. As the saying goes, power is a fact, traction is just a negotiation. The data confirms the story. The BMW snatches the 0 to 60 miles per hour crown at 3.7 seconds, thanks to its launch. but the Mustang owns the quarter mile at 11.4 seconds and a soaring 129 miles per hour track speed. It also achieves a high maximum cornering force of 1.33 Gs. The overall win, by a clear margin of 32.9 seconds, goes to the supercharged American. On this technical, demanding course, raw power coupled with extreme grip defeated all-wheel drive sophistication. So, what's the final verdict? The BMW M4 Competition is the more complete, daily usable performance machine. Its technology, interior, and all-weather confidence are unmatched. Yet, on this specific battlefield, it was outgunned. The supercharged Mustang Dark Horse is a specialized weapon. It is less refined, more brutal, and demands respect. But when the goal is singular, devour asphalt, its combination of earth-moving power and glue-like tires is overwhelmingly effective. This test reveals a profound truth about modern performance. Technology can perfect the launch, but there is still no software update for cubic inches of fury. Remember, the computer calculated a perfect start, but it couldn't math its way out of the horsepower deficit. The Mustang didn't just win a race, it proved that in a hybrid world, pure, augmented internal combustion, when focused, can still deliver a knockout punch. The M4 remains the sharper tool for the real world, but on this day, the hammer was mightier. If this breakdown of power versus precision made you think, do us a favor and give this video a like. It helps Winds of Thought bring you more analytical deep dives into the machines that move us. Let's continue the conversation below.